He was truly the gentle giant. I never felt any fear around him whatsoever, and he really was just a cheerful person. It was great whenever we did get to see him.
Andre the Giant loomed larger than life in every arena he entered. But behind the spectacle was a man quietly deteriorating, fighting the same condition that made him famous in the first place. His daughter, Robin Christensen Rosomoff, has since opened up about what those final years truly look like, and it's what she's confirming is both heartbreaking and revealing. But first, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Tell us your favorite Andre the Giant memory. A match, The Princess Bride, a story you heard about him. We read every single one. A body that never stopped growing.
Was it always apparent that you were going to be tall? Did you know you were going to be
Well, first, I don't know I'm going to be tall because my mother is 5'2", my father is 6'2". But when I started going to school, I was bigger than all the kids. And when I was 9 years old, my father started to talk to me, and he said, "Don't worry." He said, my father was 7'8". He said, "You'll probably be the same size."
Your grandfather was 7'8"?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Andre Rosomoff was born in 1946 in Coulommiers, France, weighing between 11 and 13 pounds at birth. He had acromegaly, a hormonal disorder that causes continuous excess growth throughout a person's life. When Japanese doctors diagnosed him in his 20s, they warned him plainly that without treatment, the condition could kill him before he turned 40. He declined. For Andre, the body he had was the one God gave him, and he refused to alter it. That decision shaped everything that followed. Every year he went untreated, the damage deepened. By the early 1980s, Andre was wearing a back brace just to get through his days. Wrestling veteran Terry Funk later revealed that Andre had large sections of bone surgically removed from his knees across multiple procedures. The same physical gifts that packed arenas were destroying him from the inside. Daily life was a constant negotiation with his own size. Revolving doors required contortionist-level maneuvering. Airplane bathrooms were out of the question. Hotel facilities were largely useless to him. Journalist Terry Todd, who spent extended time with Andre on the road, described watching him fold himself into taxis like a man trying to fit inside a suitcase. The challenges never stopped. The only medicine that worked. The drinking stories surrounding Andre the Giant are almost hard to believe. Hulk Hogan claimed to have watched Andre consume 108 beers in 45 minutes. Other wrestlers reported 156 beers in a single sitting. He reportedly ran up a $40,000 bar tab at a hotel while filming The Princess Bride. In an interview with David Letterman, Andre himself admitted to drinking 117 beers in one night. But Robin and those close to him have consistently said the same thing. This wasn't recreational, it was pain management. Carrie Elwes, his Princess Bride co-star, put it plainly that Andre didn't drink for the sake of drinking. He was in agony, and alcohol was the only thing that helped. Andre had also watched what prescription painkillers did to other wrestlers and refused to go that route. Ted DiBiase confirmed that Andre specifically avoided pills because he had seen dependency up close. The bottle became his alternative. The 1986 back surgery he underwent ahead of WrestleMania 3 was performed using custom-built tools because existing surgical instruments weren't designed for a man of his size. A father from a distance.
He's like kind of a stranger in a way. It's like I met him like a couple of times, and I know I'll meet him again, at least, and it'll just be like a relationship that doesn't really grow that much.
Robin Christensen Rosomoff was born in 1979. A court-ordered blood test in 1981 proved otherwise. A judge eventually ordered him to pay between $750 and $1,000 a month in child support. Robin grew up in Seattle, and by her own count, saw her father just 5 times. 2 or 3 of those meetings were at arenas. The rest were in court. Andre repeatedly tried to get Robin to visit his cattle ranch in North Carolina, but she was too young to travel alone, and the relationship between her parents was too damaged for Jean to come along. Andre's friend Jackie McCauley said that gap absolutely broke his heart. He loved Robin deeply, even if the distance made it hard to show. His occasional tag team partner Haku reportedly once witnessed Andre cry after missing a planned visit with his daughter. What Robin has said she remembers most isn't the absence, but the warmth of the moments they did share. Her mother encouraged her to form her own opinion of her father, separate from the wrestling persona. So when Robin saw Andre, she only ever saw Dad, never the Giant. The final chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue with the matches, I'd like to announce the death of one of my favorite wrestlers and one of the most famous wrestlers of all time. I think probably there's three: Gorgeous George, Hulk Hogan, and Andre the Giant. He died this week in Paris, France, after going home to his father's funeral.
By 1993, Andre had retreated to his cattle ranch in Ellerbe, North Carolina. His wrestling career was effectively over. He was performing occasional tag matches in Japan, where the choreography was designed entirely around his limitations. Others helped him walk to the ring. The man who once had audiences on January 15th at age 85. Rather than return to the ranch immediately, Andre stayed through his mother's birthday, January 24th. On January 27th, he visited the small village of Molien, where he grew up, then returned to his Paris hotel that evening. That night, he died in his sleep. He was 46 years old. His closest friends flew his remains back to America, where he was eventually reduced to 17 pounds of ashes. He signed his will not as Andre the Giant, but as A. Rusimov, a man everyone stared at, but few actually knew. What Robin carries.
He was my dad.
Yeah.
He was my dad. There's, from me, the persona never really touched me. When I saw him, he was Dad, because I saw him behind the ring. I didn't watch the matches. I saw him backstage. So I saw him before and after, but not during.
Robin learned about her father's death through an answering machine message. She and her mother had missed the phone call. When she heard the news, she left the house and spent the next 5 or 6 hours at her best friend's. She did not attend either of Andre's 2 memorial services. Andre had placed his estate in a trust, worried that Jean might gain control of the funds. Robin couldn't access it until she turned 30 in 2009. When she did, she took over control of his name and likeness and began receiving royalties each time his image was commercially used. Today, Robin lives quietly in Seattle. She makes occasional convention appearances, brings memorabilia from his career, and shares what memories she has. She was part of the 2018 HBO documentary about her father, and she approved a Hollywood biopic that was ultimately never produced. She's also stayed in touch with Carrie Elwes over the years, a connection built entirely on their shared bond with Andre. One of her favorite memories is from 1987, just after The Princess Bride was released. Andre visited, and Robin sat in his lap while he quoted lines from the film. She still describes watching it as a complicated experience, full of mixed emotions. That's what Andre the Giant's daughter has confirmed about his final years. Behind the legend was a man who loved deeply, suffered quietly, and left behind a daughter still learning who he truly was. Now it's time to hear from you. Andre the Giant gave everything he had to his career, often at enormous personal cost, while his daughter watched mostly from a distance. Robin has spent years piecing together who he was, one memory at a time. So what do you think his greatest legacy is beyond the ring? Let us know in the comments section below.